What's up, y'all? This is Josh back here from Inside Wrestling Truth, back with another video. The reason I haven't been on here lately is I've been working and I've been having camera issues. Hopefully I'll have a good camera up and running here soon, but for now I gotta use what I got. Just want to come on and make a video. Mainly, I want to talk about the Big Boss Man going into the WWE Hall of Fame. There's been a lot of opinions on this. Some people think he shouldn't go. Some people think he should go. I know Big Boss Man started down in, was it Crockett? With Cornette, who was his bodyguard. But the first time I remember seeing Big Ray Traylor, the Big Boss Man, was when he was with the Twin Towers, him and Akeem. Those are my earliest memories of the Boss Man, and he would go on to be face and go on his singles career in the early 90s in the WWF. You know, he had the feud with Akeem and the $1 Million Man. My most memorable one, though, was his jailhouse match with the Mountie. Then, of course, he had his feud with Nails. It was short-lived. And he would go to WCW. Never really did anything in WCW, but he would come back later and return as a heel, as Big Boss Man, with a different look. And I thought he did some pretty good things during that time. I remember his feud with Al Snow and the British Bulldog, and also who can forget his feud with Big Show, where he drives off with Big Show's casket. Yeah, but just great feuds, great memories of the Big Boss Man. He was one of those guys that didn't need a belt, you know, to get over or to be hated, whichever one you want. But, you know, with the Big Boss Man gimmick, he really ran with it and did a lot of good things with it as well. So me personally, I think it's way overdue. The Big Boss Man should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. People that didn't grow up in my era or my time of wrestling probably don't understand why the Big Boss Man's getting into the WWE Hall of Fame. But if you grew up in the time that I did, you know why. He left an impact on the business. He, you know, he left us way too early, of course, like so many do. But yeah, man, Big Boss Man, going into the WWE Hall of Fame. I haven't spoke on anything really since the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, Sting was the last one. We had the Freebirds. We had the Godfather, Boss Man, I think, Jacqueline, and somebody else. I can't remember who. Stan Hansen is all going into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. But as a fan, you know, as an older school wrestling fan, I'm really glad to see Boss Man, like I said, get into the WWE Hall of Fame. Lots of great matches and memories there with him, whether he was a heel or a face. He even had a short stint in the NWO, I believe. But Vince really knew how to use Boss Man, Ray Traylor, whatever you know him as, and really bring the best out in him and his character and who he was. A lot of great memories, like I said, with the Big Boss Man. But I just wanted to come on and make this short video. I haven't been making many, like I said, having camera issues. There's lots to talk about. I'll have another interview coming either tonight or tomorrow. We're going to talk about Martavius Bryant and his weed issues. But like I said, this short little video here, you know, was just to talk about the Big Boss Man. I was always a fan of him. I loved his old school feuds as a kid, like I said. He had a ton, and well deserved of the WWE Hall of Fame. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Thanks for subbing. Shout out to Boston fans. Shout out to Jeffrey Rose, Gemini. Shout out to all the wrestling video makers out there, man. And I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace.